Hello. My name is Callista, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. In the last episode, we made our way to Ondra's gift. We met a woman named Pelagina, and I get the feeling she may turn out to be a companion or a very important character. One of the two. She had a portrait. So I get the feeling she's going to be important in some way or another. Now, we have entered the Vailian Trading Company. We have this Master Verzano. He seems to be in charge. A man stands in the corner of the warehouse, directing traffic. Gems wink from the many rings on his fingers as he points and waves at the labourers. His silk clothes, though finely embroidered, aren't new. You notice a couple mended seams around the shoulders and a discreet patch on one elbow.
Greetings.
Hello. When he sees you, he throws his arms wide in an expansive welcome. Greetings! You have come to the warehouse and headquarters of the Vailian Trading Company. He consults a pocket watch. Some of the gold filigree has chipped away. But you are late. I sent word to the expedition hall yesterday. This delivery cannot wait. He snaps the watch shut. Ooh. Tell me about what you do here. I am a merchant from the... oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm so sorry. Anchenze? Maybe? I am a merchant from Anchenze, the fairest of all the Vailian republics. Here in Defiance Bay, I run the Vailian Trading Company. He gestures at the stacked crates. We ship cargo to and from the republics. We are part of the grandest mercantile organisation in the world. Anything you can imagine, we can ship it. He grins. For a fee. Something else I can help you with, or shall I return to my business? I'd like to know more about the Vailian Trading Company. We are a confederation of merchants and traders from the republics. He looks proudly around the warehouse. We sell all manner of goods and equipment, and for years we've enjoyed fruitful contracts with many shops, inns, and armourers throughout Defiance Bay. His smile flickers. Is something wrong? It is nothing. He waves a hand. Only that competition has grown especially fierce in recent months. But I suppose this is to be expected given the legacy, as the locals call it. Oh, who was that feathered woman? So she is feathered. Ah, you mean Pelagina. She's a paladin in the employ of the Vailian embassy, he chuckles. She's a good soldier, but not so good at taking orders. Too hot a temper, I'm afraid. She seemed angry. He laughs again. That is no surprise. She's hot-headed. A woman in a brotherhood of paladins and touched by the gods in such an unusual way. She is godlike. We're touched by the gods. We're moon godlike. So who is she touched by? In the character creator, so you can be moon godlike, that is Ondra. Fire godlike, I think that's probably Magrin. Nature godlike and death godlike. I can't remember who those are. I can't remember, but still none of them incorporate feathers. I want to say Hylia has stuff to do with birds. Maybe. Ooh. What's the delivery? He tugs at his beard. I must assume, then, that you are not from the company I contracted at the expedition hall. He waves a hand. But you are here, and they are not. It is a bag of bitter squash seeds, which are prized for their medicinal properties. Few merchants in Defiance Bay deal in them, but those who do know their value. Yeah, so this is really simple, so why are you asking us? Seems simple enough. Why ask me? A frown distorts his meticulous goatee. My own couriers have been robbed and beaten these past few weeks. It would seem that some of my competitors resent my success. In any case, you are not a known associate. You would be left alone. And if not, he shrugs and grins. You look like you could handle yourself. And as for your integrity, I suppose I will just have to trust you. As you will have to trust my assurances that you won't find a buyer outside of my contact. I mean, he's paying. I'll do it. He claps his hands together. Excellent. Now deliver this package to a man named Gareth at the Goose and Fox in Copper Lane. He will know what to do with it. He slips a bag of pebbly seeds into your hand. Return to me when you are done, and I shall see to your payment.
Well met, friend.
Verzano checks his battered pocket watch. Better deliver that package now. Business such as this is best concluded quickly. Farewell. Okay, we have to go back to Copper Lane. We have to go back there. So, yeah, of course. Now then, what is... Okay, that's locked. Don't mind me.
Give me a real challenge.
And that's thievery, so we'll just leave that be. Caution, flammable. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, we're not being prevented from going back here. Live specimens do not open. I do hope there are air holes.
I see where you're going with that.
Unlocked.
Consider it done. Give me a real challenge.
I find this so amusing. It's dumb, I know. I just find it deeply amusing. Just Ximena going and unlocking all of the crates in the city. Stealing nothing, just unlocking them. People would be so confused. Okay, and that brought us out to that door. Okay. Now we have all down here. Let's stick to land for right now. I would assume the tide's in. If you're wanting to get down to the shoreline, you'll have to wait until daylight. Okay. So that's only something we can do during the day. Got it. Surrounded by scattered planks, it isn't clear whether this skiff has been half-built and abandoned, or cannibalized for lumber. Yo, could be either. Could be either. Thank you. I'll have that fish, don't mind if I do. We can give it to Pepper. I'm sure Pepper would like a fish. Come along, Pepper. She's very slow. She's a lady. She is elegant. She goes at her own pace. And if you don't like it, then you can do one. What's the rush? Come and stay with me for a while. Maybe, maybe. Okay, this is the Salty Mast. In which case, we'll leave that. Who is this Oda? Oda's house. You're right. Okay, that is stealing. Ooh. Are you here about my boy? A quiet, motionless shape is swaddled beneath filthy rags and moth-eaten towels. Oh. A pale green fuzz has colonized one of the loaths. Oh dear. The woman looks like she hasn't slept in days. Her hair is a rat's nest of tangles and her eyes are lined with shadows. She casts an anxious glance at the door. Her eyes widen, somewhere between hope and apprehension. Are you here about Darren? Who? No, but if it's something I can help with, I will. Benevolent. Calm down and start at the beginning. Rational. Pull yourself together. I obviously have no idea what you're talking about. Cruel. I'm sorry, I'll leave. Calm down and start at the beginning. It's my son. His father, Wade, took him fishing 2 days ago, and I haven't seen them since. The neighbours are no help, and the city watch hardly bothers with the gift these days. Yeah, ooh. Okay. I'd be out on the docks and looking myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to the grib, and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take Hollowborn out, what with the violence near the brothel. You have a Hollowborn baby? The answer is etched plainly on her face. Widewind's legacy is as potent in Defiance Bay as anywhere. People are scared, and they're looking for someone to blame, whether it's those women at the brothel or the families of these poor babies. Might be nice if a god or two stepped in and set people straight, but maybe that's just me. She sighs and watches the motionless cradle. I don't approve of what goes on at May's place, but these attacks won't earn us the god's mercy, and it's only made it harder to earn a living. Tell me more about their disappearance. What do you want to know? Tell me about Darren. The ghost of a smile flickers across her lips. He's a brave lad, if a little too bold for his own good, but he's always been a dutiful son and a gentle brother. He's got dark hair, quick eyes, and a ready smile. When you find him, you'll recognise him in a heartbeat, I'm sure of it. Tell me about Wade. She scowls and brushes a greasy strand of hair from her face. Sometimes I don't know whether to rejoice or rue that he comes home as often as he does. He spends most of his time and all our money drinking at the brothel. Has ever since. Her gaze returns to the silent cradle. Where did you see them last? Wade was taking Darren fishing at the docks. That was 2 days ago. I have no more questions. Okay. I'd be out on the docks and lucky myself, but I can't leave the baby. Her eyes wander to the crib and she lowers her voice. I don't dare take Hollowborn out, what with the violence near the brothel. I'll be back if I find anything. Oda closes her tired eyes, likely for the first time in 2 days. I don't know how to thank you. I don't have much spare these days, but Andra bless you for anything you can do. She's willing to pay us. She's willing to pay us. God, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've actually seen a Hollowborn baby. I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've seen one. Ximena does have a heart. That... I think she'd be disturbed. I think she'd be... Oh, hello, it's daytime. We go into the building, it's night. We come out, daytime. That's a refugee. Okay, yes. Yeah, we've come full circle. Yeah, I think she'd be disturbed by seeing that. It's a strange thing. It's a strange thing. Okay. We'll go into the Salty Mast. These are commoners. Yeah, I'm just clearing the map. I know there isn't a fog of war. Ooh. The hearings on animancy proceed at the Ducal Palace. Little progress is reported. We trust our good Duke will come to a measured, wise conclusion. Okay. Okay, it's a town crier. Lovely. Yeah, let's head to the brothel. Ooh, hello, is that blood? Grab his purse and go. What the shit? A noble. The man's fancy clothes are ripped and blood flows from a fresh cut above his eye. He tries to push himself up, but his arm is shaking. He winces painfully. Help him up, benevolent. What happened? Well, what happened? He got robbed. We'll give him a hand. Thank you. He gasps as he rises. My head. What happened? I can't believe they just attacked you in the middle of the street. Passionate. Should I teach those thugs a lesson? Aggressive. Leave. What happened? He carefully dabs at his bloody nose with a silk handkerchief. I was just on my way to the club. He slowly stretches out one leg, grimacing at his scraped knee. It's a rough part of town, but the rabble's never been violent. Even a night with a quali isn't worth this. He limps away. Okay, so he's trying to get some. Oh, hello. Can we... Ooh, hello. Animat, we're gonna... Yeah, I'm not dealing with you yet. I'm not dealing with you yet. I'm going to see a brothel. Now then...
Nothing like this in Gilded Vale. Just Wallaruna the milkmaid. She knew what she was doing. Overfried cod, watered ale, and prostitution. A bastion of Deerwooden culture.
I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here.
Visit new lands, see the sights. I do love travel.
Now to find a home for my other staff.
Why are you like this? I love the difference between him and Kana. Just like, I hope you aren't expecting to find the leaden key in here. And Durant's like, I want to get laid. I wouldn't be getting broadsided by her. Excellent. A new face. Welcome to the Salty Mast. I assume you are, May? Yes, you are. Okay. Can we... It seems like we can walk around just fine. Big Durmsy. What a name. The Orlan man seems to walk with a slight limp. He doesn't say anything, but he stops and regards you with interest. How much? His limp isn't because he's got something wrong with his leg, it's because he's lopsided, if you catch me drift. What's wrong with your leg? Oh my god, I was right. I'm not interested. Leave. How much for the pleasure of your company, teller? I beg your pardon? Forgive me, I seem to have made a mistake. Yeah, I don't... You certainly have, and you can make up for it with a glass of claret. Yeah, I get the feeling that she's not a... Yeah, she's a patron. I'll make that too. I can't believe I was right. I was joking. I was joking. Okay, we got a lot of people. Captain Pepperjack in the brothel. Good for you, sir. Risco.
Hail and well met.
Hello. Do we... I'm sorry. He thinks we are a hooker. Okay. Orico catches your eye. A golden hoop dangles from one ear, and his fine-fitted clothes whisper as he glides over to you. You have me at a loss. How could I afford time with such a magnificent creature? What are you talking about? Ximena knows what he's talking about. Make mine free, and we'll call it even. Enough flattery, I know how this works. You couldn't in your wildest dreams. Never mind. Does Ximena... I think... I can see Ximena visiting brothels from time to time. She's godlike. She's godlike, which means she's sterile. She can't have kids. At most, all she has to worry about is STDs. And considering we've got magical healing in this realm, I assume STDs probably aren't so bad. So I could definitely see her going to brothels. I don't think she's ever prostituted herself, though. Because you can't really choose. It's a dangerous line of work. You can't really choose the clientele. If someone that you really don't want to go with comes up to you and is like, hey, I'm having ya, then you're going to have to fight your way out of that situation. And Ximena isn't a natural fighter. She would rather talk her way out of a situation, but with a very horny, aggressive patron, you're probably not going to be able to talk your way out of that. So I don't think, just for her own safety, I don't think she's ever done this line of work. Part of me's like, how far can we take this? How far can we take this? Can we actually get paid to add... I'm gonna go with this. I think Ximena's playing dumb here. Ximena's playing dumb. What are you talking about? I'm talking about your magnificent eyes and perfect lips. Truly, it should be a crime for you to ever close them. He runs a finger across a perfectly symmetrical goatee. What can Orico do for you? You tell me. Some things must be experienced to be believed. And not this time. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Oh, God. So how does this work? By the flame, your mother never gave you the talk. You know how I mean. How do I get started? Find the fellow you like and jiggle that purse of yours should do the trick. But which one? Orico's prowling. Blazes, girl, if you can't make up your mind, give me your coppers and I'll have some fun for you. Hey, it's her first time in the brothel. It's her first time. She's nervous. You know what? Maybe I'll do this another time. Hey, if it's too soon, that's what you said last time you came here. I'm not listening to another week of your chafing in your drawers. Shh, someone will hear you. Hey, everyone's horny here. Everyone's horny here. You're right. You're right. Oh, Wade. Dickhead, where is your kid? Where is your kid? Your missus is at home. Oh, hello. Hello, what the I'm sorry, there are a lot of people here and I feel overstimulated, but not like that.
Good day, stranger.
Not from around here, are we? The young woman's voice rolls with the saucy cadence of Andra's gift. You need a local girl to show you the highlights. Lucky for you, I'm one of them. You're a local girl or a highlight? She laughs. Both gorgeous. What else can you do with that clever tongue of yours? And what local attractions would you recommend? I'd rather show than tell. Can we actually go with prostitutes in this? Can we actually go with the sex workers? Maybe another time. Maybe another time. I'm backing off. I am going to talk to everyone and I am probably going to get very, very flustered. Leans another round. Fast. Where is your kid? Where is your kid? Leans 2 lips. Patron. A guard. Half-finished tankards of ale and bottles of wine leave wet rings on the bar. Scattered plates hold fish bones and grease. I'm gonna leave talking to May, sir. We can just beat him. We could just beat him if we wanted to. Wade's eyes are red-rimmed and unfocused. He stares into a filthy mug as if searching for something. He shivers and takes another drink. What have you done to your kid? What have you done to your kid? We're going to tap him on the shoulder. His eyes are filled with shame and self-loathing. What do you want from me? Your son's missing. You'd better explain what you're doing here. I heard about Darren. Are you okay, benevolent? How can you get drunk at a time like this? Your child is missing. Passionate. Leave. I think... Here's the thing. Her parents had her pulling cons from a very young age. Some of her earliest memories are of her parents holding her, being like, oh yeah, this moon godlike is, she's chosen by Andra, and, if, for just like a lock of her hair, you'll have all this good luck and all of this and other. Like, she remembers that. She remembers that very vividly. Like, her parents weren't great. So I think she's quite used to seeing negligent parents. I think it's more so the fact of, like, your wife is at home. Again, her parents, terrible parents, excellent partners. They were devoted to each other. Like, your wife is at home with a hollow-born baby. She clearly hasn't slept in days. She's shit scared about you, about her other kid, and you're here at the brothel getting drunk. How dare you? How dare you do that? How can you get drunk at a time like this? Your child is missing. You think I don't know that? I was taking the boy fishing, and I just wanted to stop on the way for a drink. A quick one. So I told him to wait for me outside. I only meant to stay a few minutes, but by the time I came out, he was gone. And you sit here still, she snorts. He stares at his mug again and takes a quick drink. I don't know what I'm going to tell Oda. I'm going to go look for him anyway. Don't be so hard on yourself. You didn't mean for this to happen. You can't hide in here. You'll have to face her sooner or later. Stoic. That's no excuse to sit here. Get your ass out there and start looking for him. Rational. That you're a terrible father. Clever. If you'd gotten stuck with a kid... Oh, if I'd gotten stuck with a kid, I'd probably be hit. No, just fucking go and look. That's no excuse to sit here. Get your ass out there and look for him. You think I haven't tried? I've lived in Andra's gift all my life. When someone's been missing this long... Wade turns back to his drink and takes a long gulp. This man...
Hello.
She leans on the bar, her black painted nails tapping at the wood. What'll it be? What can you tell me about this place? She arches an eyebrow. Every foreign sailor and visiting villager knows about the Salty Mast. It's the most famous brothel in Defiance Bay. She points to an Almaua woman. You want to know more? Just ask May. Okay. I'd like to order refreshments. Okay, what have you got? You've got casserole and pie. Every place has pie and it's wonderful because pie is great. Pie is the best thing ever. I love pie. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Can't kick me out like that. Been around longer than any of them. Patron, another patron. An older drunkard. Such beautiful women. I have my eye on that icy one in the corner. This woman here, I'm afraid she'll only have eyes for the elf by the bar, Bonamicio. Pastanago, not her, the Velica Glam felon up the stairs. I've no taste for frigid women, I'm afraid. She's just come up and, like, danced right in front of me. That is because you have no taste.
Welcome.
His robes are torn and stained with vomit. He turns his eyeless face towards you, wiping his mouth. Oh yeah, he's a death god-like. Come for a story? His speech is slurred and his voice ragged. I told all the best stories. He slaps his chest. It's my club anyway. What club? The club for refined and prestigious gentlemen. He prods your shoulder. Wait, if you don't know about the club, you must be... He heaves, catching at his chest. After several precarious seconds, he recovers. Where was I? Oh, you must be here about the ring. The ring. He shoves it into your hand. Have to have that to get into the lounge, he hiccups. They don't let just anyone in, you know. He wipes a hand on his shredded robe. It's the most exclusive club in Defiance Bay. He slaps you on the back. And whatever you do, don't tell them you're new, or... He turns away, overcome by a fit of dry heaving. We gained an item. Ring of Refined and Prestigious Gentleman membership ring. Aye. Beneath its sigil, a motto is inscribed in Old Adiran. Friod und Ethmedu. Aye. Okay, if we find this club, we can get in now, apparently. Okay, then we have some backers. Hello there, guys. Can I go around there? Ooh, I can. That's stealing. Smells of fried fish and oysters hang over the stove. The counter is splattered with grease. And that is the chef. Aye. Now, what's upstairs? Hello. Oh, hello. Hello there. Astoundingly, there's no spare change between these cushions. Boo.
Hello.
The dwarven maid raises the hem of her skirt to show you a well-muscled leg. You've never experienced anything like this before, trust me. Not right now. I need to talk to all of them, because one of them might have a quest, and not the quest to get laid.
Well met, friend.
Oh, hello. This is, the guy who was getting robbed outside. This was who he was coming to see. The pale elf's gold eyes are the colour of a winter sunset. She touches your cheek with a cool hand. You look like you've journeyed far. Let me show you comfort and rest. No thanks. A game of Dunrid Draw seems to have ended abruptly with scattered carbs and Blackson pipes. Aldwin.
Good day, stranger.
The elf's long hair frames high cheekbones and a long slender nose. It's not every day that the club gets such a breath of fresh air. I'll be going. We do have the ring. Nice ring, you may enter. We do good business with the Salty Mast. What am I about to walk into? What am I about to walk into? I don't like this. Cyril's guards. Can we... Yeah, if you want to meet Cyril, talk to Mayo. Okay. And then that is a patron. That is theft. Excuse me. Up close, these look more comfortable than one might expect. Oh! 1 second, is...
They'll never know I'm here.
Ximena.
Yeah?
If you would be so kind. Ximena clothing, thank you. Okay, everyone. Out of stealth. There we go. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Hello? I have no idea what this gentleman's club is. I'm just here. Don't question it. The plaque beneath the display case reads, "The legendary gilt blade of Lorne, capable of smiting any foe dead with a single blow, broken in the Battle of Tower Watch." Ooh. Okay. Oh, there goes my timer. Okay, well, in the next episode, we'll have a chat with these two fellows here. Let's read. Okay, everything can go in there. Okay. Don't read row. Galvin Regged. It's probably Reg. Mention the name Reg in Eglanfath and you'll be told stories of a glorious freedom fighter, an all-in who used his tactical savvy and battle training to protect the Glanfathan from the encroaching evil of the invaders in the Deerwood. Ask someone in the Deerwood about him and you'll hear angry retellings of the exploits of an underhanded, dirty fighting all-in who terrorized Deerwood citizens. This conflict is what legends are built on, and Galvin Reg is the stuff of legends. The Broken Stone War began from a misunderstanding between the Glanfathans who lived in the Deerwood and the Aederan colonists who were moving in. Tensions were already high between the two groups, as the Aederans claimed land the Glanfathans said they already owned. Add to it the Glanfathans taken and forced into slavery by the Aederans, and it was only a matter of time before something snapped and sent the two groups to war. There was the occasional skirmish or fight between isolated groups, but no real conflict until the Broken Stone War. Whether intentional or not, Aederan farmers clearing land for their crops knocked over and destroyed one of the ancient menhirs that dot the countryside. The Glanfathans, who revered the ancient structures in the Deerwood, reacted swiftly and violently, led by a particularly fanatical Fang by the name of Reg. While the war was short-lived and the Glanfathans were ultimately not the victors, Reg and his forces were able to eliminate a significant number of colonists. After the war ended, Reg was appointed the Galvin, or leader of the Glanfathan tribes. His leadership skills and prowess in battle earned him the respect of all the tribes of Glanfath. Because all the tribes were unified behind him, he was able to move and coordinate their warriors in a way that organised them into such an efficient team that Aederan colonists lived in fear of his next attack. His name and reputation spread through both lands. Over 2 years following the Broken Stone War, Reg and his forces, using deception, misinformation, and straightforward guerrilla tactics, killed hundreds. The remaining earls sent word to the Ferkonic, saying something must be done before more nobility is killed. But Reg continued to terrorize the colonists, and it seemed the campaign we're switching tenses here, and it seemed the campaign would never end. That is, until he encountered Edrang Hadret. Very interesting. Alrighty then, as I said, in the next episode, those are D20s. They could also be roses, but I'm going to think they are D20s. In the next episode, we'll have a chat with these two. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. A special thanks to my channel members, such as SM2K, Christopher K. Davis, CGG, and Kevin Bicknell. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.